Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today I want to show you an extremely exciting play. Now, if you've been following the channel for a long time, you know that I love trading AMD stock. We absolutely hit a banger when I told you guys to short them around the $83 level. They came down all the way to 74. I made another video that same week talking about how this stock was going to rebound fast, and now you can see that they've hit near all-time highs of $92. So I want to come back to you guys and show you what I'm watching on AMD stock, how I knew that they were going to absolutely rocket above, and what I'm watching for some continued price action, as well as where I think they can run to over the next few days. Now, like I said in that other video, AMD is my favorite stock to trade. So I'm always watching for key levels, key resistances, and how they're moving on a daily basis. Now, over the last few days, you can see that they've had a lot of strength above the 50 EMA and 200 EMA. Now, on my channel, I talk a lot about the 250 EMA because it gives us a very clear sign of what direction a stock is headed in. And if you know just some basic stuff about the stock market, you're much more likely to be profitable if you trade in the direction a stock is already headed. Like, a lot of people like to catch the tops or the bottoms of a play and potentially catch a huge reversal. And even though we have been able to do that in the past with this same stock AMD, I wouldn't recommend trying to do that too often, because unless you have a very clear sign of price action reversing, then you are going to lose money in the long run. Because if I saw this right here, I saw them going on a huge monster run and I tried to short them near all-time highs, 99% I would lose money, especially in the long run, seeing as the stock market is in a very big bull movement right now, and also seeing as we just opened at all-time highs. Now, the market is going to be moving crazy today, and that's why I want to show you this play with AMD. I think that they can continue pushing above $92, and I think that this is going to be one of the biggest runners of this week and of today. Now, if you followed the stock market yesterday, you saw the kind of action this play was making, the price action, and you can see that they were actually doing something very strange. They came up all the way to $90 at the open and then came back down to test the 200 EMA, and that's why it's so important to have these indicators up on your chart, especially if you are trading in the shorter term time frames, like the 3-minute, like the 5-minute, like the 30-minute, because it's going to give you a great indication of whether this stock is in an upwards or downwards trend. And you can see that AMD actually was in a downwards trend until they broke above at around $80. And since then, we've gotten an extremely clear indication that the stock is in an upwards direction. So if I was trading this company, AMD, and I was holding calls or stocks on this newest uptrend, then it would be extremely simple for me to just take a look at the 50 EMA and the 200 EMA and get a clear sign that this stock was continuing to head upwards. So there's no reason to be trading without the 50 and 200 EMA, because they give you such a clear sign of where the direction is headed, such a clear sign of whether the stock is continuing in an uptrend or if they're seeing some more consolidation or resistance. And it's also going to show you a great time to jump in on a trade. So what do I mean by that? You can see that the stock, even though it is in a continued uptrend, does have its pullback moments and does test on the 200 EMA, looking like it might break downwards. So what this really represents when the stock is in an uptrend is just a great time to buy. Now, when you're on the 5-minute or 3-minute chart using the 50 and 200 EMA, there might be some moments where it breaks down below the price action here, and the price action breaks below the lines and the indicators. But what that shows you is just a great time to watch and see whether the trend will continue in the same direction, because that would be the ideal time to buy. If you see a break of a trend, but it is a small break like what we've seen here or here, and then you see that the price action is returning back to the original trend, then that's going to be a great indication for you to buy, because these are just moments when the market slips a little and then the trend corrects itself. And you can see that right after these big dips is when we get the most monster moves to the upside. So normally it trades, but when it does have these dips, these shorter pullbacks, you can see that they are mostly followed by a very large goal, a very large bull action. And that's what we've been seeing over the last few days, especially here where we came down yesterday around to $87, which was the level we were watching as our breakout level, the one that I talked about in my previous video. And now you can see that we are above a huge monster move to $92. So coming into tomorrow, what exactly am I watching to know when to hop into a trade, to know whether this is the perfect play, I'm going to be watching again the 250 EMA. So if today we open and then we go down, test the 200 EMA, maybe come down a tiny bit below it, but then I see some great opportunity, some great price strength to the upside, I will be going in on some long-term calls, probably till 2021 or 2021 February, and I'm going to be looking for a price target of around $100 plus on AMD. Now, if you look at the options chain for this company, obviously the options are going to be a little high on premium, and that's also another reason why I want to wait for the open, why I want to wait for the stock to maybe cool down a little before I actually jump in on options. Now, if I jump in tomorrow, or if I don't jump in, sorry, and the stock goes crazy at the open, well, what can you do? But honestly, guys, I think this is going to be an absolutely smashing opportunity to look for a trade to 100 with AMD if they can break above this $93 level. I do see a lot of bull momentum on the stock market. I would not recommend shorting a single stock today, guys. I've never seen my watch list this green. Obviously, this one is from yesterday, so don't judge based on that. A lot of these stocks are up in after hours, but it doesn't show on the platform. Just keep a very close eye here on AMD stock. I think there will be a lot of great opportunity to trade if this stock pushes above $93 and back into all-time highs. I do see a price target for them around $100 because that is such a mentally physical number for traders. When they see that 0 of 100, it's going to be a moment for people to sell if they've been holding long term, and I really think that this is going to be the next resistance for the stock after breaking up above $92. However, my perfect play, my ideal play would be if this stock could just push down a little at the open, test on the 200 EMA like what I was showing you, where the trend is still continuing, but the 200 EMA is tested, and that would be the ideal time to jump in on a long play for this company. I'm looking for calls till 2021, like I said, looking for around $100 as my price target. So that will be my play. If you want to know when I jump in or when I get out of the play, make sure you are in the Discord link down below. Join that for completely free, where you can see my daily plays and signals. We have over 100 members in there now, guys, so thank you so much for the support. I'm so glad that you guys are able to benefit from that. We hit a 200% return option on Apple and another one on Nordstrom this week. So thank you guys so much for the support. I'll keep putting plays in there as long as you guys keep showing love. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. And don't forget to like and subscribe the video. Thanks.